Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading for you guys. We do. And this is breaking news over here for Capricorn. Let's see what we got. And we have the opposition, and we are using these astrology cards today. Oppositions create change and often kind of tension, which is urging change and an action to kind of merge energies together to make something happen, right? So the opposition is an imbalance, it's a point of tension, and often a power struggle. Sometimes it's a power struggle within yourself. Yeah, it is. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Pisces card, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. All right, well, that's good. Let's see what else we have for Capricorn. We have the South Node, destined to release. So this is a fated release or a fated ending. That's what that talks about. Maybe there is, and Pisces too can talk about release. Maybe it's not on this card, but it is the 12th house, of dissolution, dissolving, release, endings, things like that. Yeah. And so, yeah, let's see what else we have in this reading that looks like it's going to be interesting. And now we have the Judgment card. Yeah, that's the angel there. And we also have the Hermit. Yeah, and they're showing him more like Gandhi here. They are. Let's get one more card. So we have two major arcanas here, and then we have the Five of Cups. And yeah, these sunflowers are showing up here. And let's get a card. Let's get some, let's see what these cards from this deck really kind of have to say. This is the Judgment card. Let's see, they're a little different in this deck. Yeah, for sure. Law of Attraction deck. And so we have here with Judgment, this is a renewal. If you want to make a drastic change in your life, find the courage to take the risk, dusting off old dreams that you have abandoned. So somebody abandoned a dream here, but there's like a release. So, something ends basically. I'm pretty sure here. Somebody's trusting their intuition in this reading. And, this opposition can talk about some type of a struggle, and then something gets released here. It's like I can't keep holding on. The South Node is releasing past karma. It's like, a past life reading. This is how you can understand and release past karma. Sometimes it's in this life, but, usually it's in past lives. That's what the South Node talks about. And it really, usually, not all the time, but often related to family, ancestral karma, yeah, that we are carrying into this life, right? But something gets left behind here. Maybe you have a past life partner here, who kind of really loves you, and they are trusting their intuition. Let's see what the Hermit card says. It's probably the same, I would think, but let's see. Concentration. All right. Focus all possible attention, energy, and concentration on your dream. So remember, the Judgment, the angel has abandoned a dream, and this card, Gandhi, for example, or kind of looking like Gandhi here, but he is in this meditative pose, really this yoga pose. But this is about focusing. That's what meditating can be. It can be focusing on stillness, or sometimes focusing on like visualizing and things like that. But this is about somebody abandoned their dream. They did, and they're back to try to like revive it. That's how it looks here. Let's look at the Five of Cups showing up, and five, and this is happiness. Dreams of love become reality. And so here we see, wow, somebody abandoned their dream of love twice over here, basically, and they're kind of focusing on that now, making that come true. And all these sunflowers are here. This is not like the Five of Cups in the the traditional deck, or and this is dreams of love become reality, reconciliation, propitious encounters. A question of love is resolved positively. Joy from sons and daughters. All right, so maybe this has to do with, kids. It could be, or, grown or not, grown or, But this is about a reconciliation somebody wants with you. Yeah. They want to make their dream come true with you. And maybe they let you go. But this destined to release looks like it's something else. It just does. Maybe they let you go in another life. That could be. Because if you meet up with people who that you feel like you've known them, and those are past life partners, or at least you knew them in a prior life for sure. That's why you're like, what? Why do I feel familiar with this person, right? Yeah. So let's see. The bottom of this deck here is the house. It can talk about a stale relationship. And if you look at the house, it is so square, right? It kind of looks like one of those houses that, you get from like Home Depot in a box, right? It's so square. There's no curvature. It's not ornate at all. That's kind of how things look these days anyway, right? There's less and less houses and homes are less and less ornate. Yeah, they're just kind of chalk home. Let me just throw it up here, right? Yeah, but let's see what we have from this deck, Capricorn. And we have the eel, and are these reversed? No, that is reversed. All right, so the eel reverse can talk about somebody who might have been dishonest. They're no longer dishonest. And it can talk about, with that house at the bottom of the deck, this is a stale relationship. The eel reverse can be there's nothing electric going on in a relationship. So that could be something that was released over here. It's a possibility. So let's see what else we have. And we have the rebellion card. This is somebody who finds their freedom. And this lady here was from Iran, and she found her freedom away from somebody who was mistreating her, her husband. Yeah, and so let's see what else we have. Rebellion doesn't mean somebody was mistreating, but it can mean that somebody wants their freedom. It's really it's a very kind of Uranus card. Let's see what else we have. We have the noose in the reversed, and this is kind of like a conflict ends. It can be that somebody doesn't feel so stuck anymore, because we have rebellion, which is freedom. Somebody breaks free from something and releases something or someone in the reading to make their dreams come true in love. Yeah. So a dream that they abandoned in the past, Capricorn, maybe this person left you and maybe they didn't know you were their big dream. That could be possible because, So, the South Node also talks about learning from the past, even past lives. It definitely can, right? Depending on where your South Node is. So if your South Node is in Pisces, this is how you kind of come to release things, right? Or it's like that. This is how you would, depending on the sign where your South Node sits. Yeah, it's very interesting, right? And so let's see what else we have, Capricorn. If you want to get a psychic reading with me, I always check for accuracy. They're lots of fun. We usually do them on a video call. You can get a recording if you would like, either just not on from a video call or just a straight recording. And we do the cards the same way. Also, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And you can click on their link if you'd like. Everything's in the description box. I'm doing past life readings, and those are very powerful, as you know. They can really help you release that past karma, right? Like this. That's what the South Node is about. Yeah, and everybody carries karma because the South Node, everybody has that in their natal chart. Yeah. So let's see. And the psychic readings are good if you don't know somebody or you don't kind of understand them, or you need your own insight. Let's see what these cards say. And for Capricorn, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, the Sun card. So Justice with the Ten of Pentacles, sometimes this talks about a marriage could end. It could, because this talks about family here, legacies, this Ten of Pentacles. And Justice can talk about a contract, right? And somebody could have major clarity on really what they want here. Maybe they set themselves free with that Rebellion card for change and forward movement. The Eight of Wands. And we have the Ten of Swords is on somebody's mind here. So see, something ends. This destined to release card is an ending, right? It's like a fated ending. For sure it is. Now, let's see what else we have. And, this is a big reading. We have Justice, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, And here you are, Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles, or there may be another earth sign here, a Virgo, Taurus, or another Cap. And here we have the Tower. All right, so my voice still isn't 100%, you guys. You know, sorry about that, right? If anybody, yeah, I just sound like I'm older, raspier. Maybe you know, maybe I'm smoking too much, or you know, kind of near the end of the road here, and I'm not any of those, right? The Tower's here, you guys, and we have the Fool. So look at that. We have 5 major arcanas. No, we have 6, 2, 4, and 6, and 6. Yeah. So you know, this is a major reading for sure. It is. Now, this is all about a new adventure, or you know, somebody could be seeing this as an adventure, this person most likely, but, or maybe both, but it depends who is the protagonist in this reading, who's the main character, you know, kind of carrying out this energy, right, or embodying it. But this is taking a leap of faith on something, because there's an abandoned dream here. So, you know, this is definitely taking a leap of faith. Well, I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, I'm going to try. Definitely. I'm going to see what I can have with Capricorn. Yeah. So let's see. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune showing up. And in this reading, it's about divine timing, because we have destined to release. This is all about divine timing. We have movement here, the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. Progress, change. Things could be up in the air right now, but that's going to come to an end. This is all about a new beginning with the Fool. Somebody's very clear on what they want in this reading. Yeah, they are. This person's very clear, and it is to be happy with the Sun showing up in the root. It is to have success in love, right? A successful relationship. There was some type of struggle in this reading where somebody had to make a decision with the opposition, because it created change. So here's the 8 of Wands right here, and that is external to you. So this person has created some type of change in their life, and it could be a release of somebody. It could. Now, let's get a card on Justice, which is the overall energy. Now we have Temperance. Oh my goodness. So this can be about healing, kind of creating balance and harmony. It could. The 10 of Pentacles sitting in this reading, it's a challenge, because we have the 10 of Swords and the Tower, right, in the reading. So let's get a card on that 10 of Pentacles, and these are completions, right? These are 10s, they're endings, and then we have the 10 of Cups. We have another completion, yeah, right? As you know, as my uncle always used to say about real estate: location, location, location. But in this reading, it's about completion, completion, completion. It is, right? So here we have, and somebody wants a happily ever after with you. There's regret here, like, God, why did I leave Capricorn behind? Or maybe maybe you left them behind, and maybe they regret their behavior. It could be what's on their mind is that somebody's seeing themselves with these 10 swords. This could be some type of ending that is external to you, though. It could. Now the Sun's, why it's all happening. A major clarity here for sure. And we have the sunflowers, which talks about happiness, right? And this 8 of Wands is external to you, Capricorn. We'll get a card. 7 of Pentacles is wondering, can I succeed, right? Will I have, like, will this come to fruition, basically, right? A lot of kind of thinking here and analyzing and evaluating with the 8 of Wands. Can I create change? Will I have progress in my life? Can I bring this dream back? Can I revive it, right? Can I bring it to basically fruition, right? 10 of Swords is how they see themselves, or how somebody sees themselves in the reading. You guys know they can be switched. Ace of Swords showing up, and this is an ending with a new beginning. That's what that's about. For sure it is. Wow. It's also about clarity and making a decision because the sun's over here. And the sun is, and between the sun, this clarity is this progress. It's really, I hope, kind of that I can succeed. I hope there's going to be change and progress and forward movement with Capricorn because of an ending, right? Because of some type of ending, release, right? We have that card, but I have clarity, major clarity, what I want. That's what this reading's about. Let me get my dream back. And let me have a new beginning, please. We have the Temperance card here, and we also have Judgment with the angel. This person may be praying Capricorn for this. They could, right? Now, Wheel of Fortune sitting in the past. This is about somebody knowing that your fate and destiny, or that this whole situation is based on divine timing and fate and destiny. I mean, fate and destiny is always about about divine timing, because fate is fate is in control, basically, or destiny, and it always comes in with divine timing, right? It's going to be a lot like the North Node right here. There's an evolution in this reading. There definitely is. And interesting, when we see the South Node, it's always connected to the North Node, which is about evolving and evolution, and living your true potential, and striving to kind of be happy, and wherever you are striving to go, right? Not some people don't know that, but they don't know that they are sometimes moving toward where their higher mind is telling them, but they're not like cognizant of it, kind of. And maybe that has happened here as well. It's clear now, though. I feel like it definitely is. Now here we have the Seven of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is choosing fate and destiny, or what somebody feels like is fate and destiny. This person feels like you are. The Chariot is in the concern. This is movement. It's overcoming in this reading with this Ten of Swords over here. It's overcoming all obstacles and creating movement, right? Winning, triumph, right? And in the environment is the Knight of Pentacles here with the Two of Cups. Look at that. This person, see, you're their soulmate, Capricorn, in the environment. And we have the Tower now showing up in the hopes and fears. We'll get a card on, not hopes and fears. For me, I don't have the hopes and fears in this reading. No, I don't. But the Tower can be kind of a fear all by itself, right? It can. I have a challenge here, but this is more like hopes and desires, and what somebody is kind of doing to create that. Here's the Star. So this is, wow, look at these two majors here right next to the Fool. And so there's a lot of hope and faith here. I feel like after somebody had a major powerful realization here about fate and destiny, about you most likely being a past life partner, Capricorn, or they knew you, something like that, right? About what this person needs to do in order to revive this dream. And the Tower can be, this can be, I'm willing to have a major breakup or shakeup, a breakup in my life, because I have so much hope and faith over here to get back with Capricorn, with the Two of Cups right next to it, right? The Fool showing up, Capricorn, in the potential outcome. And there he is, right? And, he's so excited, for a new beginning and, this adventure and, just being spontaneous. And this was planned, though, I'm sure it was. But taking a leap of faith for something all brand new, right? That he has this kind of silly dress on, right? So he really can't think straight, but, that's fine, right? Because, because he knows what he wants with regard to love, right? And we have the Two of Swords with it. Yeah, so this is like, I need to have faith in this. Regardless of whatever. It's almost like, like when things don't, when you've been through something hard and you might feel like it's difficult to have hope. But in this person knows that if I don't stay positive, that it's not going to come true for me. And it's like, I have to take this chance and get Capricorn back, because I have this powerful realization that Capricorn inspires me, that Capricorn is my other half, my soulmate, my twin, right here. Yeah. So I'm going to end this reading, you guys. And if you want to get a reading with me, Lots of fun. Check out the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. Thanks so much, you guys.